Yes. This is Uncle T Boxing, and I'm here with the none other, Lawrence Okolie. You right?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Let me see. What are you snacking on right now?
With me, just a little bit of fruits as well. I just had a sandwich. But,
Okay.
you know.
Okay. Enjoying yourself a little bit. So yeah, looks like you just finished sparring, haven't you?
Yeah. Just
How
finished.
many rounds was that?
12 rounds.
12 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So I came in late. You just had 6 rounds with Derek Chisora, and then you had 6 rounds with three other guys. So 4 guys all in one.
Yeah.
I thought it was meant to be the other way around, with Derek having 12 rounds.
He's not fighting straight away.
So yeah, you looked as if you handled yourself well. I was quite impressed.
Yeah, thank you.
So yeah, tell me about yourself, a little bit about why you started boxing.
Just I started boxing as a way of losing weight. As you can see, you've been watching. I like to eat food, so do you know what I mean? I started doing it just to lose weight. Then I got good, had my first fight, and then just kept fighting since then. And now, you know what I mean, I fell in love with it. And other than that, I'm just a Lawrence 25 professional boxer now, 8-0.
Yeah.
Boxing for the Commonwealth title in 4 weeks. So you know what I mean. That's it really.
Okay, we were gonna get to that in a minute. Now you said you started losing weight. Well, you done it to try and lose weight.
Yeah.
Can you remember how long you trained for before you had your first bout as an amateur?
I think it was like I boxed in 2010. So let's say maybe probably 5-6 months. I think.
Only 5-6 months.
Yeah, I think so. Because I had my first fight in 2010.
Yeah.
And I remember it was more coming to the end of school. So I would say in the Junes. Do you know what I mean? I don't know, that kind of months. Then we had the summer break, and then I had my first fight in November.
Oh, that's quite good, because I've spoken to Anthony Joshua once, and he told me when he started training to this space he had to do before he had his first fight. It took him a year before he had his first fight. But you 5 or 6 months. Did you win it, your first fight?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. That's good. And how many amateur fights did you have?
In total, I had 26, I think.
26 fights?
Yeah.
Including the 2 fights you had in the Olympics?
Yeah.
So that means you had about 24 fights before you
went to as a start. Yeah.
Well, really, that's kind of a novice sort of
for sure.
Amount of bouts for you to have had, because obviously we all know for you to come out to the elite, you must have had technically you should have over 20 fights.
Yeah.
Less than that, there's other tournaments for that. They're under 10s and under 20s. So as an amateur, what did you win?
I won the CYPs early. You know what I mean? Because I think I was just under 18 when I started. Then I won the London novices.
Yeah.
And then I wasn't allowed to go on it because I'd won the CYPs. I wasn't allowed to go any further. Then
really?
Then I went into ABH.
Yeah.
First time I lost.
Yeah.
Second time I won the first. So first time I lost to a gym mate.
Yeah.
The next time I beat him, but I had a broken hand going in, so I stopped. Then long story short, I got on the Great Britain team.
How did you do that without winning anything?
Because the person who I beat was the last year's finalist.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I couldn't continue because my hand was broken.
Yeah.
Then I went up for assessment.
Yeah.
So it was me and then, the finalist, the semi-finalists.
Yeah.
So it was me and 8 other boxers.
Yeah.
And then 3 of us got on. Then from there, you're on the team, you're battling. So I had 15 fights when I got into the Great Britain team. And then, they send you to tournaments.
Yeah.
So I went to a few tournaments, for GB, and then obviously showed to be, the best 91 in the country at the time. And then from there I went to the Europeans and then got a gold, and that's how you qualify for the Olympics. Yeah.
So you basically, you went in there, you went to the GB setup as a novice.
Yeah.
You wasn't even meant to win anything, so you just showed your levels.
Yeah.
Was that, so you must have been, for you to do that, I mean, in less than, in 15 fights, only 15, novice basically.
Yeah.
You must have extremely, really high confidence about yourself.
That's what it is, and also I'm not afraid to take risks. So, for example, I boxed an undefeated fighter in my last fight.
Yeah.
Put everything on the line again in a grudge match.
Yeah.
This one here, I was offered a much easier fights. But I decided I wanted to take a step up and box for the Commonwealth title.
Yeah.
So it's just my sort of makeup and as much as you don't ever anticipate losing, it's not something that holds me back from taking risks.
Wow. I mean, just another thing. I've seen pictures and everything of you sparring and Josh. Can you remember the first time you ever sparred him?
Yeah.
How did it feel before you went in?
Sorry. No, it was I remember.
Were you nervous?
Of course. First time sparring him, he was boxing a couple of weeks after on the George Groves Carl Froch bill, and I already got a ticket to go.
Do you remember how many fights he's had?
He had at that time. I don't know, 10, 12. Like he was. I knew him.
He had already knocked out around 10.
Yeah,
8,
and
10 guys,
I knew him from the amateurs, so
okay.
I'd watched the ABAs that year that started. I think he won it in 2010 or 11, and then I saw him go to the Worlds, saw him win the Olympics. Do you know what I mean? So I already knew who he was and how much power he had in this and other. And I remember he was sparring me and 2 other cruiserweights that week, and I remember thinking to myself, why is he here sparring cruiserweights a couple of weeks before his fight? Is he here to knock us out and just feel good about himself? So I had that thought going through my head, and like it's all about him. So he's there stretching and limbering up, and he's big and strong. So I'm like, wow, okay, that's just. But then obviously you get in there and do your thing. But I remember saying to myself, don't hit him too hard. Yeah, you tap him light. Yeah, he taps you. You just play. That's it.
Don't want to wake up the lion.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So.
Okay. So who was there when you first sparred? Was his trainer there at the time?
Brian O'Shaughnessy. I can't remember who's in whose corner.
Yeah.
I was with Brian, the coach I'm with now.
Yeah.
And that was it, yeah. That was in 2015, I think.
2015, it was about 3 years ago.
Yeah.
So you're still sparring a lot now, do you?
Yeah.
I saw a picture quickly on Instagram of you next to Daniel Dubois, but some people take pictures next to people. They might not necessarily have sparred them. Is that the case with you, or do you?
No, I've sparred him a lot.
Okay, you sparred him. Did you spar by the GB setup in Sheffield?
I sparred him in the GB setup first.
Yeah.
And now we're both training at Peacock, so we just spar there.
Okay, that's good. And then who else trains at the Peacock? Anthony Yard?
Anthony Yard.
Have you got to spar him?
No.
No, not yet.
Not yet, yeah.
Okay. All right. Maybe they don't want to spar you just in case you might tell bouts something.
Oh, yeah. No. Sorry about littering.
Yeah.
I'm trying not to get involved.
Yeah. So, what was that? Your coach? Okay, just. And Dan assists.
Yeah, he's having a good little chit chat.
So I'm just not gonna try and keep you for too long.
Yeah.
Got another fruit here. I don't see any like sort of meat or anything.
Yeah,
what's
I don't
going
eat
on
meat.
with that?
Yeah, I'm a mix between vegetarian and vegan in the sense that I still like chocolates. So
okay.
I eat chocolates, but I don't eat meat or cheese and stuff like that.
I mean, you're originally from Nigeria, right?
Yeah.
Right in
Here it comes. Yeah. Go on.
How can you?
See you later. See you later.
I thought, your food in here, innit? You don't want to share.
No, thanks. Yeah. Do you want some melons? Cool.
I'll have some at the end of the interview if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do a bag service tomorrow.
Cut me out. Nah, I'm joking. Yeah, I'll be there early.
Cool,
thanks. What? Alright, cool, yeah. Cool.
Okay, see you later. So take care. Take care. Bye, Dan. Yeah. So let me just get straight into it.
Yeah.
How can you eat a goosey?
I know, without the meat.
Goosey without the meat. How's that possible?
It's sad. My life's sad, but it has to be done. Do you know what I mean? I feel that it's better for my performance.
Yeah.
So I do it purely for performance. So I just do it. And the main thing is, initially I started off, I don't really care that much about the health of animals or whatever. But now when I see meat, I actually see it as just a dead animal on a plate. So I just don't really like it. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Yeah,
so what about this? You know, some of these soups they make, sometimes don't they use like stock of meat in that?
Yeah, maybe.
Does that affect you? You just don't.
Not really. It's not like I said. I don't have like, oh my god, I will never eat. I don't eat meat. I don't really like it anymore. But it's more for me.
You still enjoy the jollof rice, even though it's got like chicken stock in it.
Exactly. Precisely.
Right.
Do you know what I mean? And the same way
as long as you don't physically have the meat in your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll call you as a vegetarian, more of a vegetarian sort of.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, and so what's next for you? You said you're gonna fight some guy for the Commonwealth. His name's
Luke Watkins.
Okay. How would you compare him to your last opponent? Do you see him as a tougher one?
Yeah, definitely. He's a lot stronger.
Yeah. How tall is he?
6'2", I believe. Yeah. So.
And how tall was
I was like 6'3".
Is Isaac 6'3"?
I think so. Yeah, how tall do you reckon he is?
I thought he was. I don't know why I thought he was shorter than that.
Nah, he's at 6'3", but he's got a long neck, so it adds a bit to him.
Okay,
But yeah.
and you're 6 foot.
6'5", yeah.
6'5".
Mhm.
So and Lee Walker's, he says 6'3", so he's slightly shorter than
Isaac, yeah.
Okay, and you have a feeling he might be a tougher one.
Yeah, because he's fit, motivated. Obviously, Isaac was motivated, but
Yeah.
pardon me, he's got power. I think he's had 13 fights, stopped 9 people, so he's got good power.
Yeah.
He's motivated, and he's hungry, and he's coming to have a real war. Do you know what I mean? So it's up to me if I want to engage. If I feel like engaging in a war, then we'll do it, and then I'm gonna win regardless. But
fully confident in winning.
Yeah, for sure. But then I might decide to show boxing skill. It depends how I feel on the day. Do you get where I'm coming from? But I'm not really fussed.
Yeah, another guy that's just won the Commonwealth. That was part of your GB setup was Joe Joyce. What did you think about him winning that in just his 4th fight?
Yeah, amazing. I was happy for him, obviously. Do you know what I mean? And it shows it's not about number of fights; it's about ability, training, and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think is so special about him? Why is he calling out all these big names?
It's the physical strength.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? That he's got extremely physically strong.
Yeah.
As well as
what about his chin? What do you think of his?
Yeah, it's good. He's got a good chin. Do you know what I mean? Like, because I've sparred him, and I know that once he's warmed up, it's really hard to knock him off his rhythm. He's there, you can catch him. Yeah. Take it and carry on going. Do you know what I mean? Yeah,
what do you think is his strongest points?
Fitness and size. So he's just fit, and he just can keep working. Yeah.
Okay. What would you believe your stronger point is?
Just awkwardness.
Yeah. I actually believe that. I saw your fight against Isaac.
Yeah.
And there's certain things. A lot of people try and criticize, not you, more criticizing Isaac, and the same things you did. Yeah. That obviously I'm not going to say in camera because maybe another opponent might be looking. But I saw certain things. I understood why Isaac was shut down, and I'm not going to blame him for it. And I still think, 100% know he's got a future in boxing.
Yeah, for sure.
But styles make fight, as we do know. I saw an interview of you over the weekend. You said something about when you first turned pro, you was thinking, you was actually thinking that, I'll fight Tony Bellew one day. Yeah. But after you saw that left hook, maybe it's not as easy as
trust.
What did you think of that fight?
No, it was a good fight. Obviously, I looked up to David Haig when I first started. He was just on top. Yeah. So obviously, you know what I mean. To see Tony Bellew do that, it was good. It shows levels. It shows boxing skills. It shows a lot of stuff. Do you know what I mean? So he showed timing. So he showed a lot in that fight, and obviously it doesn't take away what David's done in his career, but you know, it's all good.
So providing you do win this Commonwealth belt, I know you seem quite like an ambitious guy. Maybe to me, maybe a bit too much ambition, because that Isaac fight, I was thinking it might be slightly too early. And this fight now, where do you want to take it to straight after this fight, provided you do win?
Keep on just taking risks, like I said, until I find my level. Do you know what I mean? And then once I find my level, you know, battle and then push on to another level. That's it. Because otherwise, I'll keep on boxing journeyman and never really know how good I really am or can be. Yeah. Do you get where I'm coming from?
I mean, and it's on the same day you fought Isaac. There was another set of fight going on with the cruiserweights. Oh yeah. The Gassiev and Usyk. Yeah. That was a quality matchup.
Oh wow, a lot of that. Yeah. Gassiev knows that box and next, but I mean, all the semi-finals were great fights. So I think we had Usyk versus what's that guy's name, Bradis. That was a good fight. Yeah. Then you had I'm trying to remember the other one, and then you had Gazier versus Dorticus. Sick fights. All of them for different reasons.
Quality.
So you had the power in the Gazier and Dorticus fight. Yeah. Then you had, you know, grit, determination, skill in the Usyk fight. So it was just good all round. You know what I mean?
How long do you think it will take for you in this learning process to get to that sort of level?
It depends. It depends. Obviously, I like to think with real conditioning and mental fortitude, I can get in there with anyone now and just be careful not to take too many hard shots early and this, that, and other. But in terms of beating them, I think it's more experience, robustness. So a year, 2 years, do you know what I mean? Yeah, 2 years. Like I said, the fights I'm looking to have in the next month, 6 months, do you know what I mean? It's gonna show myself. If I can win the fights that I want to be in, then by the time it gets to a year, 2 years, I would have the confidence knowing I beat X, Y, Z, this style, that style. We can go from there. Do you know what I mean? But it's all about making sure that I perform on the night.
Just one more last thing. There's one thing I just don't understand sometimes when you do say stuff. And one of the things I hear is, Penny Boys! Can you just tell me a little bit about this Penny Boys situation? What is this about?
Penny Boys is my group of close friends.
Yeah.
It started off as just us in our area or whatever, but now it's branched out. So we have some stuff that we're looking to do coming up. I don't want to go too much into it. But put it this way, it's a fraternity.
Okay.
And,
How many of you right now?
7.
7. There's another guy I've noticed you put on you sparring him a couple of times. I think it's Stefan. Is he part of the Penny Boy thing?
Yeah.
So I don't understand with him. I'm a bit confused. What is he? An amateur boxer?
He's
pro
an amateur.
boxer?
Yeah, he's an amateur.
Okay. So what club does he box
Repton.
for? Repton.
Yeah.
Is he quite good?
Yeah. He's very strong, very fast.
Yeah.
He's a dangerous fighter.
How many has he had?
I'm not sure. He's still in the growing process, but I think he'll be going in the ABAs this year or next year.
No, this year has just passed, so it's probably
next
year.
season then, yeah.
So has he had less than 20 fights?
I think so, yeah, definitely.
Okay,
yeah.
so he's got a thing. So he's not being tempted, seeing you in this pro ranks.
Obviously, everyone's tempted, but you know you have to do your learning because you know what I mean. It's not a game. When you get to professional, it's not a joke. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Okay, I'll be looking forward to seeing what he does in the future and what you do with your thing. And you've just finished sparring, you've just had a little bit of snack just to quiet the stomach rumbling. So I think it's a cue for me to stop this interview very quickly so you could get back to that nutrient in you.
And I got another bit of training to do right now.
You're lying. What sort of training is that
Strength
after
and
sparring?
conditioning.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't know, I envy you. Well,
yeah.
I envy the money and everything. Well, in the future. In the future. But Lawrence, thanks for spending a whole 17 minutes with me quickly. And I'll be looking forward to interview you a little bit more and see how you move on in life.
Thanks a
lot. Take it easy. Uncle T signing out.